Have you ever wondered why some of the smartest people around you don't seem genuinely happy? Why their brilliance sometimes seems paired with a certain sadness or dissatisfaction? It might seem counterintuitive. After all, intelligence is a gift, right? But today, we're going to unpack the complex relationship between high intelligence and unhappiness. So, let's get into it. One of the biggest reasons smart people struggle with happiness is overthinking. When your mind is sharp, it doesn't just accept things at face value, it questions everything. That constant analysis can be exhausting. Imagining trying to switch off a spotlight that's always scanning, probing, and questioning every decision, every interaction, every possible future. While others might brush off minor problems or enjoy the moment, a smart person often gets stuck in an endless loop of what-ifs. For example, a simple social interaction might lead to hours of replaying and dissecting every word or expression, wondering if they said the right thing or if they came off the way they intended. That mental overload can lead to anxiety, stress, and ultimately, a sense of dissatisfaction. Overthinking is like being trapped inside your own head, and sometimes the loudest voice is your own doubt. Another reason smart people might be less happy is their heightened awareness of the world's problems. When you're intelligent, you tend to see beneath the surface. You recognize injustices, contradictions, and the darker sides of society that many people ignore or prefer not to notice. This can create a heavy burden. You might care deeply about climate change, inequality, corruption, or human suffering. But realizing these issues exist and feeling powerless to fix them can be deeply frustrating and disheartening. It's like watching a sinking ship and knowing the lifeboats aren't enough. This kind of painful awareness can lead to existential questions that don't have easy answers, and that can make happiness feel elusive. Smart people often feel different, and that can lead to loneliness. Their interests, ways of thinking, and conversations might not align with most people around them. This can cause a sense of isolation, feeling like an outsider in social groups. Think about how it feels when you try to share an idea or a deep thought, but people just don't get it or dismiss it as too complicated. That's a tough feeling. This social gap can reduce feelings of belonging, one of the most important ingredients of happiness. Even the smartest minds need connection and understanding to thrive. Intelligent people tend to ask bigger questions. Why are we here? What is the purpose of life? What really matters? These deep existential questions don't have simple answers, and living with uncertainty can be uncomfortable. When happiness is often defined as feeling content and secure, constantly grappling with life's biggest mysteries can create a sense of unease or loneliness. Existential philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre famously said, "Man is condemned to be free," meaning that with awareness comes the burden of choice and responsibility, and that can be overwhelming. Self-awareness is a double-edged sword. Smart people often know themselves deeply, including their flaws, fears, and limits. While this can lead to growth, it also means they can't easily ignore their own shortcomings or painful emotions. This intense self-scrutiny can lead to harsh self-judgment or rumination, which saps happiness. But the upside? This self-awareness is also the foundation for self-improvement and genuine fulfillment. It's just not always easy. Now, all this might sound like a doom and gloom scenario, but there's hope. Many smart people do find happiness, and here's how. Learning to manage overthinking. Mindfulness, meditation, or simply practicing focusing on the present moment can quiet the mental noise. Embracing imperfection. Accepting that life is messy, unpredictable, and imperfect can reduce frustration. Finding meaningful connections. Seeking out like-minded people who understand and accept them can combat loneliness. Focusing on small joys, appreciating everyday moments and simple pleasures can ground them. Using intelligence as a tool for change, channeling their awareness and passion into action or creativity provides purpose. In the end, intelligence is a powerful gift, but like any gift, it comes with responsibility and challenge. The key is learning balance, using your mind to explore and understand the world, but also learning when to rest it. Accept uncertainty and connect with others. So if you're someone who thinks deeply and feels deeply, remember this: your intelligence is not a curse. It's a tool, and with the right mindset, it can lead not just to knowledge, but to real, lasting happiness. Thanks for sticking with me on this deep dive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey, and every smart mind deserves to enjoy the ride. See you next time.